Welcome troglodytes to another Trogly's Guitars video. Today is probably the nicest custom I have ever seen. This is kind of like a sunset orange type burst. It is absolutely gorgeous. The color's just perfect. It looks well aged. The flame top, it just leaves you speechless. When I first saw this guitar, I knew I had to bring it in. Because it's not, just a normal flame top. It's like super active. Every time you move it, it's crazy flame. And then on top of that, not only do you just have the awesome flame top, and there's quite a few awesome flame tops, but I mean this one, something else. But on top of that, you got all these nice little mineral streaks. It's a really nice touch, especially up here. It has a very vintage vibe to it, thanks to those. So it's not just a crazy flame top, but it has a throwback. I mean, this is a throwback model, a 68 reissue. These guys have the 57 Classics and the long neck tenon, which some people feel that gives you better sustain, which I'd probably agree with that. This thing has the fat neck, one of the fattest I've had. It is very comfortable to play. So let's take a look here. Your Gibson logo has your typical lacquer shrinking, kind of where the inlay should cover, but nothing too bad on this one. I just love how even the headstock kind of has that orange hue to it, just by the aging of the binding. Alright, this is the original nut. I'm not quite sure what this is. It almost looks like the nut was like split in half at the factory and they just glued it together or something. Because it still has the binding running over it there. So it is the original one. I just oiled the fretboard, so if it looks a little wet, that is why. But the frets show some minor wear, as you can see there. Nothing that needs to be addressed right now. The guitar plays just fine. But everything was just cleaned and polished on the fretboard. And it's good to go. Pickguard, I'm thinking might be a replacement. It's white on the back. I've never seen that before. Usually they're black. Now you do have some player's wear on this guitar. Nothing too bad there. But there is a little ding right there. You got one right there as well. Let's see, what else can we find? Looks like there's one right there. And there's one right there. But overall, the top is very clean. You just have those few light nicks and dings to worry about. The toggle switch tip broke in shipment. This is a replacement, but the original is in the case. It's really not possible to glue it together. Usually when they break in shipping, it's just, in half. This one broke into 3 pieces, and it's that weird third piece that makes it not able to be glued together. But if you're more patient than I am, maybe you can save it. You have some gold tarnishing on the pickup covers and ABR1 bridge. I guess that's the other difference for a 68 custom, you get the ABR1. And the last, I guess not the last, you got strap locks. And there's a replaced pot in here. It's a 500K pot. The other 3 are Gibson branded pots. Now the back is this nice kind of, it almost looks cherry, like a faded cherry into kind of an orange, kind of like a 1960 burst. Tomato soup. Serial number 010288. Got a little bit of a paint scratch off there. And your Grovers are nice and aged looking. I would guess that was natural aging. They were pretty dirty. I cleaned them up a little bit. And once again, 100% 50s neck. No doubt about it on this one. Usually I say, well, Gibson probably calls it a 50s neck, but I wouldn't. This is the type of neck that I consider to be a 50s neck. You do have a few light marks on it, if we can catch it, but nothing major. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a pretty big neck. Now the back does have some wear, most notably right here. That's what you'll see at all angles, these dents. And then you do have some light buckle wear there. But overall, it's not in terrible condition. You just have some honest play wear on the back and a few light dings there. But this thing's gorgeous. And what I love about it not being in 100% perfect shape, got your thin binding there, is that you don't have to be afraid to play this one. Sure, you've got some nicks and dings, but you know, now you can just add all the more you want because you don't have to worry about making the first ding. Now, where it rests against your leg right there, there is some indentation in the middle of the screen there. See if I can catch that in better light for you. There we go. But once again, you don't have to be scared to play this one. It's pretty lightweight. Check the... Well, I guess we can do this real quick. Yeah, you're about at 9 pounds. This isn't the best way to weigh it, but around 9 pounds. It's very light. Yeah. So 9 pounds is a very good weight. And it comes with its original case. However, right now I forget what year this one is, but it does not have a certificate of authenticity with it. You do have the original case key, and here's that original switch tip I was talking about. It's this piece that kind of throws it all off to being glued back together, but it is there. The case is in used condition. You got quite a few, you know, nicks and dings and scratches on the top, but these are nice cases. I like them because they're super form-fitting. They fill every void. Very nice cases. Definitely worth the price of admission on those guys. So, if you think you might want to be the next owner of one of the nicest Les Pauls I've had, and I've had quite a few of them, feel free to contact me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Troglys, Trogoys. And please subscribe to this channel to see more guitars for sale. Thank you.